Welcome to the Strawberry Parade!
The 2014 Ponchatoula Strawberry Festival Parade on Channel 17 is underwritten in part by William Ken Hawkins Law Firm, 1180 Highway 51, Suite A in Ponchatoula, 985-386-3717, KenHawkinsLaw.com. Gateway Ford, GatewayFordofPonchatoula.com, 1133 Highway 51, 985-386-7790. Bootsy's Gas and Deli, 365 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-3034. GoBootsies.com. Tyser's Ready Mix with 2 locations, North Morrison Boulevard in Hammond. TysersReadyMix.com, 985-345-7724. Star Equipment, I-55 Service Road in Hammond, 985-345-7891. Hi-Ho Number 2, 503 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-370-7737. Berryland Motors on East Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-370-7000. BerrylandMotors.com. Hank's Tent and Bedliners, South Range Road in Ponchatoula, 985-386-4348. The Car Wash Depot, West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-9065. Z Equipment, Tractors and Lawn Equipment, Highway 190 East in Hammond, 985-345-2449. Gator Graphics and Design, West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-370-0303. GatorGraphics@yahoo.com. Rainbow Daiquiris in Ponchatoula with a second location in Hammond, 985-386-4136 or 985-542-7171. Gabriel Building and Supply, 510 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-3525, and a second location in Amite. GabrielBuildingSupply.com. Hammond Autoplex, 2810 West Church Street in Hammond, HammondAutoplex.com, 985-542-7723. Berryland Campers, Pleasant Ridge Road Extension in Ponchatoula, 985-370-7001, BerrylandCampers.com. MetaThrift Pharmacy, 240 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-8543, MetaThrift.com. And Me Patio Mexican Restaurant, 120 Barone Street in Ponchatoula, 985-370-0006.
Hello and welcome to the 2014 Strawberry Festival here in Ponchatoula, Louisiana. I'm Andrew Glasscott, joined once again with Tommy Hazelwood.
Yeah, it's just your bad luck. You can't find anybody else to do this. It's me, huh?
That's right, Tommy. Well, Tommy, gauging on the people that I see already before the parade starting to roll, it looks like it is another great turnout for this parade, which is, for this festival, which is a big part of this parade and a big part of the local economy.
Oh, yeah, the boom for the Strawberry Festival is just, it's, they say for every dollar spent, it comes back 6 times. It's just incredible what this does to the local economy here, and people come out and support it because they know they're supporting their community.
They do, and you see everybody from babies, infants to 80-year-olds.
Yeah, speaking of 80-year-olds, we got one of our colleagues, Butch Lee, over there. He's shooting for another entity, but obviously Butch, Noah let him off the ark. He started shooting strawberry parades. Huh?
That's right.
So.
But Tommy, let's go ahead and thank our sponsors that are underwriters that made this possible, this broadcast possible today.
Okay, today's telecast is underwritten in part by William Ken Hawkins Law Firm. That's KenHawkinsLaw.com. They handle workers' compensation. Their phone number is 985-386-3717. Gateway Ford of Ponchatoula. That's www.gatewayfordponchatoula.com. They are on Highway 51. The phone number there is 985-386-7790. Bootsy's Gas and Deli. And, well, we enjoyed a Bootsy's breakfast sandwich this morning.
We sure did, and it was extremely good.
They are over on West Pine Street. The phone number there is 985-386-3034. Tyser's Ready Mix, which has 2 locations in Hammond, including one on North Morrison Boulevard. Their phone number is 985-345-7724. Star Equipment Services, Star Equipment on I-55 Service Road in Hammond. They are supporting all of our festivals this year.
And they actually, I'm sorry to interrupt, Tommy, but they actually have the supply of the trailer for the filming that Butch is doing and the royalty.
Yeah, the reviewing stands. We are just before the reviewing stands. They are the ones who supplied the flatbed 18-wheeler for the viewing pleasure of everybody on the reviewing stands. Also, Hi-Ho number 2. They are at West Pine Street on Ponchatoula. Their phone number is 985-370-7737. Berryland Motors, 204 East Pine Street, 985-370-7000. They are on the internet at berrylandmotors.com. Hank's Tent and Bedliners. They are on South Range Road here in Ponchatoula, 985-386-4348. Plus the Car Wash Depot on West Pine Street. You know, it's going to be the rainy season here in southeast Louisiana, excuse me. They're going to be busy, getting busy quite often late in the near future. Phone number is 985-386-9065. Z Equipment. They have tractors and lawn equipment. They're on 190 East in Hammond. Gator Graphics and Design on West Pine Street in Ponchatoula. Gator Graphics Art at yahoo.com. Plus Rainbow Daiquiris. They are our host location, and you know what? It's a little early in the morning, but I'm craving one of those Rainbow Daiquiris right now. Especially, you got to have a strawberry daiquiri on Strawberry Day.
Oh, absolutely, Tommy. And those strawberries look fantastic. They had a guy brought a couple flats in front of us, and they looked wonderful.
They have a second location in Hammond on Highway 190. There's Gabriel Building Supply here on West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, and they've added a second location they meet. There's Hammond Autoplex on West Church Street in Hammond. They are at HammondAutoplex.com. Berryland Campers, they're on the Pleasant Ridge Road exit in Ponchatoula, 985-370-7001, excuse me. That'll be about the year I get my student loans paid off. Plus BerrylandCampers.com. Metathrift Pharmacy. I happen to have a couple of my fellow Northwestern State University alum who make that one possible. And you know what? Since they helped underwrite this parade, we're going to forgive Richard Bienvenu for doing his postgraduate work at Northeast. So luckily Richard did that for us. And then there's also Meat Patio Mexican Restaurant. They are over on North Barone Street in Ponchatoula. The phone number there is 985-370-0006. And those are the people who underwrite this fine telecast of the 2014 Strawberry Parade here on Channel 17 and on www.fptvonline.com. Channel 21 on Cox Cable in Baton Rouge, and Channel 17 on ETEL Cable in the Gonzales area.
And also the South Livingston Parish.
And coming soon to AT&T Uverse.
Yeah, that's
we're
cool.
looking forward to that. You know what else we're looking forward to today, Andrew? We're looking forward to the start of the parade, and it's not that far away. As a matter of fact, through the magic of television, it's going to begin right now. Well, you hear the sound of sirens. That means either Andrew Glasscock's having a good time or it's the start of a parade. Which one is it?
It could be a combination of the two.
We're having a good time right out here in front of Rainbow Daiquiris here on West Pine Street in Ponchatoula for the 2014 Strawberry Festival Parade, underwritten by everybody that I just told you about 15 seconds ago here in downtown Ponchatoula. Tommy Hazelwood is joined by Andrew Glasscock here. Andrew, sun peeking out through the clouds. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but we prefer it to be a little more overcast, so that way shooting isn't so much fun. Shooting into the sun is not fun.
No, and not only the shooting, Tommy, but when that sun peeks out, it really gets hot.
Yeah.
So this overcast is actually a welcome condition for me, anyway.
Amen to that. We have the parade rundown. Remember, this is brought to you by the Strawberry Festival Board here. We don't have floats to start off with. We, of course, have law enforcement. These are some Louisiana State Troopers here on their motorcycles.
Yep, and here comes the noise, Tommy.
And there are a couple people who decide to walk out just in front of the State Troopers. After the State Troopers, we're going to have Tangipahoa Parish motorcycles.
I think
these are all state, but the list we have.
Okay.
Yeah. And we have Ponchatoula City Police. Of course, Ponchatoula City Police, they are under the leadership of Mr. Bree Larison. And of course, as I'm doing all the work, Andrew's doing all the fun. He is getting the daiquiris provided by the folks at Rainbow Daiquiris. It's a little early, but we're going to enjoy the hospitality.
That's right, Tommy. We want to thank Len for everything he's done for us over at Rainbow Daiquiri.
Len Ezel giving us a great spot here right on the corner of Pine Street. Couldn't ask for a better location. Here we also see the Ponchatoula High School the Marine Corps Junior ROTC, as they will be bringing the colors here for the 2014 Strawberry Festival Parade on Channel 17, FPTVonline.com, Cox Cable Channel 21, and ETEL Cable Channel 21, covering most of Southeast Louisiana on cable and all of the world on the internet. There, of course, are the colors. Andrew, I can't imagine those wool uniforms are fun right now.
No, but I mean, being overcast is probably a lot better. But when that sun peeks out, like I said earlier, it gets hot at direct heat. But these guys, I'm sure, if they're going to be Marines, a little bit of heat in the middle of April is the least of their concerns.
Yeah, Marines are tough enough to worry about, to take care of that. Now, you notice one thing, they did something different here in Ponchatoula than what they do up in Amite. They're marching from west to east, so these guys are not staring into the sun. We, of course, are when it peeks out from behind the clouds. Now we are going to see the Strawberry Festival Grand Marshal.
And they started to throw things. Tommy, I hope you took your bullseye off your camera. I took mine, but took mine off, but I'm not sure if that's going to do any good.
Here also, I guess the Grand Marshal is the Ponchatoula Future Farmers of America. You see a bunch of FFA jackets up there. Angela, were you in FFA when you were in high school?
I was not, Tommy.
You went to high school in Livingston Parish and you were not in FFA?
I don't even remember if we had. Actually, I know we did, but no, I was not a part of it.
You might be the one person.
I didn't necessarily cohere to the stereotype that you speak of.
Now here is Miss Amanda Hebert. She is the chairman of the 2014 Strawberry Festival Parade. It has been a busy year for her. I know she's sitting here and she is enjoying the fruits of her labor. I guess that would be just one big fruit of strawberry, huh?
That's right, Tommy.
And now here we see a float.
And they're getting pretty close to
oh, they know they're going to be on TV. This is all the Strawberry Festival royalty here. Here's the Strawberry Festival King and Queen. And now we're going to see them stop for a toast. That's one of the reasons why they got so close. The royalty will be stopping for a minute here.
Well, Tommy, while they stop, let's go ahead and run through our sponsors real quick that made this broadcast possible.
Okay, as we look at the visiting queens, we'll tell you that William Ken Hawkins Law Firm, KenHawkinsLaw.com, Gateway Ford in Ponchatoula, Fitzy's Gas and Deli, Tyson's Ready Mix with 2 locations, Star Equipment, Hi-Ho No. 2, Fairyland Motors, Hank's Tent and Bedliners, the Car Wash Depot, Z Equipment, Gator Graphics and Design, Rainbow Daiquiris, they are giving us a good location here to shoot, Gabriel Building Supply, Hammond Autoplex, Berryland Campers, Meta Thrift Pharmacy, and Me Patio Mexican Restaurant, all making this one possible here on Channel 17.
And we want to thank them very much for making this possible.
And remember, this is the third of the 4 big parades in the area for this year. We have the 4th one coming up at the end of April. It is going to be the 2014 Italian Festival Parade in downtown Tickfall.
Well, Tommy, it looks like the parade's starting to move back again.
Yeah, and again, through the magic of television, that long delay was not nearly as long as what you would think. Oh man, people are aiming for us now.
That's right. You know, that was something big. That was more of a self-defense move than anything else.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. Whenever we're not rolling, people don't throw anything at us. Whenever we are, we're being bombarded. Speaking of rolling, the parade is rolling again, and now here's the Ponchatoula Volunteer Fire Department. Any idea? That's unit number 7. As far as the fire department, not on the parade.
That looks like one of the vintage fire trucks. I doubt that one's still in use, Tom.
Yeah, we wouldn't think.
It's probably more a showcase, which is a very beautiful fire truck.
And now here's the assistant fire chief. And this is the part of the parade where you hear nothing but silence. Thank goodness we have the headphones on, Tom. Yeah. Or a headset. Yeah. And then again, that's why we're thankful for the Telecast day here.
Yes, we are.
Also thankful for this strawberry daiquiri. Of course, we're not having the non-alcoholic kind, but we're still enjoying a nice strawberry daiquiri.
And they're fresh, too. They're very good.
Is there such thing as a fresh squeezed strawberry there, Henry? Thank you to Mr. Len Ezel. Well, he's not actually the one who brought them to us. And now we see more of the Ponchatoula Volunteer Fire Department, followed by the Ponchatoula High School Greenway Marching Band here.
Well, Tommy, those that are walking in the parade or in the parade, I bet they're loving this overcast as much as we and the cameras are.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
You can see the dancers from the Ponchatoula High School here. They're dancing. They're good. That's got to be exhausting going for a mile.
Oh, yeah, amen to that. But they're young, so
this is true, too.
They get to my age, they probably can't do that. But, Andrew, can you do those moves?
I can, Tommy, but I'd have to have some alcohol in this fresh strawberry daiquiri in order to do that, I believe.
So, in other words, if you belly up to the bar over here at Rainbow after the parade for a couple hours, you might be able to make that happen.
I could probably make that happen.
And now we have the Ponchatoula flag line in front of us. And, of course, the marching band classic that every band in America plays because it's one of the best tunes you'll ever hear. Here is Hey Baby by the Ponchatoula High School Marching Band.
Well, Tommy, I don't think we've ever heard the band actually sing the tune as they're playing it.
Well, it's mainly bass and tuba. It's mainly driven by the, it's mainly tubas playing.
Right.
The brass kicks in right there. But yeah, they sing along with the chorus. And of course, as we mention every year, the Ponchatoula High School equipment truck is available for rent throughout the year. No, excuse me, I'm sorry. They rent out space. They rent out advertising space. And every year they advertise the Strawberry Festival Parade. So any place that the PHS band goes to play at, all the opponents and everybody between here and there, they get to see when the next Strawberry Festival is. Again, today's parade is made possible by Meat Patio Mexican Restaurant, Meta-Thrift Pharmacy, Berryland Campers, and Hammond Autoplex, all pitching in to make this possible. They are big thanks to all of them.
Absolutely, Tommy. And I know you and I were talking on our way over here about what this does to the local economy, and it has to. I don't know the actual statistics, but my background is in economics, but it's got to be substantial.
Well, yeah, like I said, from what they say, for every dollar you spend, it comes back 6 times. So, bought breakfast sandwiches this morning, spent $7 there, so that's $42 coming back, huh?
That's right.
I wasn't a math major, but even I could do that. And I got a feeling we're going to go spend some money back over riding rides and things like that. The carnival workers are here in town. They stay here for a while. They spend money. They eat somewhere. They stay somewhere. So yeah, the money you spend does go back into the local economy. Now here is Mike Strain. He is the DVM commissioner. I really can't tell you what DVM stands for, so your guess is as good as mine. And these people are humming cups. They are Frisbees.
Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not responding to you. I'm trying to...
Oh, there you go. Nice out there.
How about that, Tommy?
Buy fresh Louisiana-grown products. Support your local farming neighbors and support your health. the Louisiana Department of Agriculture and Forestry. Mike Strain is the commissioner. And looking down the way.
Hey, Tommy, this one girl in front of us has hands like Randy Moss. She's young and she is catching everything that's thrown at her.
If she plays soccer, she'd make a great goalie. Looking down the way, we see the entry by the by the Tangipahoa Parish Sheriff's Office. How'd you like to change one of those tires, Andrew?
I don't think I could lift one of those tires, Tommy. They call that a deuce and a half in the military world.
A deuce and a half, huh?
Means a 2.5-ton truck.
Well, it takes that much. It probably takes that much in gas to fill it up, huh?
Per mile, yes. I'm sure.
Yeah, gallons per mile, not the other way around, huh?
But I'm sure the credit card limit on the U.S. government is could suffice that fill up.
Okay, and now we see some more royalty coming down the way. They are the Italian Festival royalty. Remember, the Italian Festival is coming up at the end of April. We will be there on location for that coming up at the end of April. That is up Highway 51 in Tickfaw. Again, this is the Strawberry Festival Parade on Channel 17, underwritten by a whole bunch of people, including Gator Graphics and Design, Z Equipment, the Car Wash Depot, and Hank's Tent and Bedliners, all making this one possible.
And there goes the Italian Festival royalty. We'll be shooting them in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, we actually had a couple of them in for an in-studio interview, and you can see the program on Channel 17. You can see all sorts of great local programming, including Kenny Soaps, Paranormal Society of Ponchatoula. You know, they're making some waves, Andrew.
They are that, Tommy. He's got a good little show, and he's very passionate about it, and Kenny's a really good guy.
Hey, come on now. You think anybody who knows him was going to believe him? Our next entry is the Houdats Family Float. I'm pretty sure their last name isn't Houdat. If it is, it might have been changed, huh? And then the Line Dancers. Strawberry Sugar Snaps. The Strawberry Sugar Snaps, they are line dancers. They're in the Ponchatoula Recreation District. Their phone number is 985-542-4144. Here are the Sugar Snaps. And now we're starting to see some floats.
Who we got coming up here, Tommy? You in front of me.
Panties and Drawers Custom Cabinets.
Sure is. Now I can see that.
Interesting name there. But they're having a very good time, according to the sign on the side of the truck, on the side of the trailer. That's always fun to see how people how they throw in the name Strawberry for their float themes.
That's right, Tommy. If you look at my camera, I'm going to show you the girl with the Randy Moss hands, because I see they're throwing some big things over here. She's catching everything that they throw.
Now here is Pat Harris from Marshall. It's an election year coming up.
And everyone loves local politics around here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, to say the least. And now we have the First Baptist Church of Ponchatoula. They are entry number 10. How come you never see a Second Baptist Church or a Third Baptist Church? And behind that is the Well.
Well, Tommy, somebody just hummed a teal beat at me, and this girl in front of me asked if it was teal. She says she needed it for an art project, so hopefully I could have been some help for her today.
Well, it's real easy to catch all sorts of stuff at the parade. You stand in front of the camera crew.
That's right.
But after the Well is the Ponchatoula Junior High Marching Band. The high school, of course, is the Pirates. Excuse me, the Green Wave. The junior high is the Pirates. you know, the smiles on the faces of the kids from junior high are a little bigger because this is more to them because this is probably their first or second to march in. The high school kids, this is a whole hat.
That's right.
Time to place the tune.
What is that? It's on the tip of my tongue. We got a big 18-wheeler pulling. That's what we have here, Tommy.
You ask me because I have a list, huh?
That I am.
Paul Davis Lumber is the next one.
All right. Nice food, good-looking truck he's got there.
Again, gallons to the mile. And air horns, too.
Yep. They're throwing big things.
Paul Davis Lumber. Family owned and operated for 36 years. They are specializing in hardwood heavy construction, dragline mats, laminated mats, pipeline skids, lumber, timber, and they buy timber. They're up in a meet. That is Paul Davis Lumber. They're saying Happy Easter. And I didn't even think about it. You got to realize
next week, yeah.
We are 8 days from Easter, and by the time this airs, it'll be literally right around the corner. So I'm wondering what that's not an outhouse. That has something to do with Easter eggs on the back, huh?
I think so, Tommy.
And now it looks like this will be Gabriel Building Supply.
Oh, Gabriel, one of our big sponsors. We love Bob Gabriel. Good friend of ours, and has been a good friend to FPTV throughout the years.
And remember, Gabriel's has a location here in Ponchatoula, but they also have one up in A. Gabriel Building Supply on West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 386-3525. Gabriel Building Supply of Ponchatoula. And now we have Extreme Sounds. You lend them a CD there, Andrew? Like anybody has CDs anymore, right?
Yeah, right.
They tapped into your iTunes account there, huh?
That's right. It's streaming these days, Tommy. You get with the program.
Yeah.
But I can twerk.
Extreme Sound, your mobile DJ solutions. They have private parties, weddings, school, and church events. 95-277-2122.
I'm so fresh, man.
Again, some of the fine underwriters who made this possible. Maryland Motors, Hi-Ho number 2, Footsies, and Star Equipment all pitching in to make this one possible. Big thanks to them for supporting local programming on Channel 17. If you'd like to support local programming, Nick Macalusa can tell you how. His number is on the screen right now, and he prefers those calls about 1 o'clock in the morning. Now here come Willing Workers. Strawberry dipped in chocolate is their thing. I gotta give them credit on that one.
That's great.
Not making commentary at all. I'm thinking that's hysterical. And down the way, we're gonna have the Elite. Well, the Elite Dancing Divas were supposed to be next, but this looks like it's Bimbo Bakeries. Thomas is very good.
Gee.
Ooh, as they homestuck.
I just got hit by a box of English muffins, Tommy. Think I'll keep these along with the Frisbee that almost took me out here.
Yeah. Left a lasting impression, huh?
Yes, very much so.
Well, you know, you got mixed emotions with throwing out whiskey samples in, huh?
That's right.
Here is Country Corn Maze, hosted by Klein Peter Farms Dairy. And look at their train here. Maize, corn, country, Cajun, and zombie shoot. Oh, excuse me, zombie shoot. And now we hear the echoes of New Orleans. Playing, of course, a song that needs no introduction. If you can't name this tune, you don't live in Louisiana. let you know that you gotta realize we are only 5 months away from the start of football season, so I kind of wish we could hit the fast forward button and be there right now.
You and me both, Tommy. It's sad now that the March Madness is over.
Yeah.
Because not too much sports-wise, unless you're a big baseball fan, which I feel for Louisiana don't tend to be.
And if you're an NBA fan as well.
But we do love the Pelicans.
Oh yeah.
Not sure I love the name.
I always thought if they want to go all Louisiana, go with the Mosquitoes.
That would be the more appropriate of the names.
Not the Mosquitoes, the Mosquitoes. And there's the Echoes equipment van.
Well, we have Glenn Westmoreland for judge candidate running. Got him a big float, Tommy.
I would assume that is Glenn riding the front. Don't know the guy, but I would assume that's him.
Well, it looks like the picture of him on the side. Let's see if I can get it on the camera.
Yeah, you're right, yeah.
And I believe that is him, Tommy.
That's for family court judge.
Looking on down the line, I see an amphibious vehicle. That looks pretty cool. I love that kind of stuff, and I think they call that a duck.
Now, right in front of us right now, though, will be ABC Academy as they're coming into the screen. And they are obviously rented from North Shore Trailers. Now, you see, being so close to Easter, we're going to see a combination of strawberries and Easter. And they obviously decided to welcome the Easter Bunny with their float. Candyland is the theme of their float. Followed there by Ghost Quest Paranormal. This is something that Kenny Soap would be interested in. And our condolences to Kenny Soap, who lost his grandmother over the week. And he can't be here at the parade because her services are today. So our sympathies go out to the Soap family.
Yes they do, Tom. Woo, they just threw a bag full of beads at us.
And here's the duck that Andrew was talking about. It is from Sherman's Glass.
That is cool. I'd like to take that in the water, Tommy. What do you think?
Yeah, that was not made popular, but designed for the landings at Omaha Beach.
That's right, landings at Normandy.
And that's coming up, the 70th anniversary of that comes up in June, excuse me.
Sure is.
The D-Day anniversary, 70 years. I think if you remember seeing some video from the D-Day landings, it was shot by Mr. Butch Lee, who's over there shooting for Vivid Video Productions. Here's float number 26. It is the Big Red Barn. There's a replica of the Big Red Barn. It says play, paint, and fun. And that's the Big Red Barn. Every day of the Big Red Barn. And now here comes ATOC, a touch of class.
And that must be the dance studio that we're looking at right across the street.
Yeah,
if I can get the camera to it. Let's see. And so they've actually sponsored some events we've done before, so we want to thank them.
They are here on South 6th Street in Ponchatoula. A touch of class, ATOCdance.com. As you see some of the performers here on Channel 17. Tyser's Ready Mix, Gateway Ford, and William Ken Hawkins Law Firm all make this one possible. They're just a few of our underwriters for the 2014 Strawberry Festival Parade on Channel 17 on Cox and Etel, on Charter and Etel, Channel 21 on Cox, and worldwide on FPTVonline.com, and soon to be on Channel 99 on ATT Uverse. Now we see a blank spot for number 28. So we're going to say this is going to be Make Money Entertainment. Music for all occasions, private weddings, private parties, wedding receptions, and dances. I guess they're the wild card because they left number 28 blank on the rundown for us.
Now, what dancers do we have here, Tommy?
Could not tell you that, but I know one thing. They got up pretty freaking early this morning, considering they came up from New Orleans. Parade rolled at 9:30. That means setup was probably around 8. So you got to think they probably had a meet at 6:30.
I hope they all got some good rest, because this is going to be a long day for these guys.
Especially if they have to go down for the French Quarter Fest. I'm pretty sure they don't have a parade for that, but you may still want to go down and have a good time. I don't understand why they had the French Quarter Fest and the Strawberry Fest on the same day, but it's going on right now as well, too.
Oh, we got a big elephant coming down. What do we have there, Tommy?
I think that's going to be Billy Nungesser for Lieutenant Governor, but before that, we have Jeff Cash for Judge. He's coming up, and they say it's going to be Gene Moore School of Dance behind that, but I don't see that. Gee, I wonder what party Mr. Nungesser is. Here is Jeff Cash for Family Court Judge, the second candidate we've seen.
And there he is in the back throwing candy, it looks like. Let's see if we can get a picture of him.
Just got a hug, beer huggy, or a can huggy, excuse me. We're
Not sure if you can see it on the camera, but I can definitely see the imprint of the hug on my cheek.
There's Mr. Nungesser in the front. He, of course, is running for Lieutenant Governor.
And he is the parish president of Plaquemine Parish. Is that correct, Tom?
I do believe so. He actually helped our friend Kenny with the investigation at Fort Jackson.
Sure did.
And now here is Lightning Whiskey, Louisiana Lightning Whiskey. Now, if they want to be throwing samples, I'm okay with that. In plastic bottles. Never works out, does it?
Never quite does, Tommy.
Stepping out to support our local farmers, not farmers. They are next. They are entry number 32. Stepping Out Dance Studios. They perform in all of our local events. Again, a whole bunch of people make this one possible here on Channel 17. Meadowthrift Pharmacy, Berryland Campers, Hammond Autoplex, Gabriel Building Supply, B Patio, and Rainbow Daiquiris. Here's Stepping Out, getting down. Stepping Out is stepping up here on the 2014 Strawberry Festival Parade on Channel 17. Brought to you in part by Gator Graphics and Design, Z Equipment, the Car Wash Depot, and Hank's Tent and Bed Ladders. It's kind of the parade, not as long as not as many entries as it has been in the past. We have Strike It Ministries will be coming up next. Excuse me, no, it's Strike 2 Ministries. You said something about baseball season.
Yeah, there you go. I don't think they won't strike 3. I know I never do.
No, but then you hope for the foul tip.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna go out looking at it.
Yeah. It says we built this city on strawberries and roll.
In rock and roll.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Strawberries and rock and roll. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Anachronous education, Tommy.
That's a Laranja education. Doty Farms, they are the ones who put that in there. And the Connie Doty family and friends. Yeah, come on now. You can't be talking about folks who went to Northwestern or Natchitoches because some of our underwriters went to Northwestern.
All saying in fun, Tommy.
We all just got pelted with some drops of something.
Yeah, I know. I was looking around. Everybody else felt it too. I'm not sure where that came from.
I looked up for a whole flock of birds. Yeah, luckily nothing to damage the equipment. It was just one drop. It was a one-drop flop of a whole bunch of. I don't know what it was, Andrew. Either way,
probably don't care to know what it is either, Tommy.
Yeah. Like you said,
it's over.
Yeah. It never happened.
We're just gonna let life move on.
Speaking of moving on our list of underwriters, Berryland Motors, Hi-Ho number 2, Bootsies, and Star Equipment all pitch in for this. I tell you what, I can't wait for the parade to be over so I can have one of these rainbow daiquiris.
That's right. With alcohol this time.
Yeah. The whole dry stuff, well, that's good. You know,
Tastes good.
yeah.
Cold.
Yeah.
Cool. Refreshing.
Here is the Elite Dance Divas. They were supposed to be number 18, but they slid back in the lineup here. The Elite Dance Divas. Now, who they don't have on the parade rundown is Leona. Remember, Leona is the one who always ends up wrapping up the parade.
And I think we're still quite a little ways from that, Tom.
Well, not all that far.
Well, I'm just saying, looking down the road, I still see a lot of lights.
Yeah.
But that could be the cleanup crew as well.
Yeah. Bordelons Collision is who we see coming up. Bordelons does auto paint and body repair, 985-370-1999. They are playing the Survivor Classic, and we're not talking about a stupid reality TV show. We're talking about a rock band from when I was a kid. Survivor doing Eye of the Tiger, and not that Katy Perry crap either. 21 Industrial Parkway Boulevard behind Acadian Cypress.
All right, well, we have this next big break. Oh, I see some, looks like Tom Benson out there. With the,
there you go. Somebody doing the Benson Boogie, huh?
That's right.
Now we're definitely showing our age. We're doing the 1980s all over again. We got Survivor, we got the Benson Boogie going on.
Well, until the Benson Boogie gets to us, let's go ahead and then recognize our underwriters one more time. Tommy?
All right, well, we'll take it from the top. We have Bootsy's Gas and Deli on West Pine Street in Ponchatoula. Gateway Ford on Highway 51, and William Ken Hawkins Law Firm. They're the ones that handle workers' compensation. Again, we have the 2014 Strawberry Festival Parade here on Channel 17, but coming up, we will also have the 2014 Italian Festival. We'll be running these for a while, but we also will keep them on YouTube. I've got the Christmas Parade from Ponchatoula, as well as the Christmas Parade from Hammond on YouTube here. As you see some of the younger kids in the crowd enjoying this.
Oh yeah, and I'm getting them on camera. How cute is that? Here's the Benson Boogie.
If you caught this on TV and you want to see a rebroadcast, go to our Facebook page. You'll be able to find links to this telecast. This guy doesn't quite seem to be getting into the Benson Boogie.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing from Houma, Louisiana.
Here are the silvery Sophisticats. Salucre. You can tell I'm not actually from Louisiana, huh? We're looking at Salucre right now. Look at the decorations on the back of the tuxedos there, Andrew.
I love it, Tommy. Everybody, it looks like these guys are having a really good time.
You know what? I don't think they got into the non-alcoholic daiquiris like that.
Right.
Salucre Sophisticats. They are from Houma, Louisiana, so they got up real early this morning. And now we have another candidate for district judge. Lynn Guidry Seacrease is running for family court judge in the area.
All right, Tommy, throw more loads of bread here.
I was about to say, you had your English muffins earlier, now we're going to have Sara Lee. And remember, nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
That's right. I'm about to put down my virgin daiquiri and get in defense mode because I know I have a bullseye on this camera, as you do too.
Again, Janelle Guidry Seacrease in front of us right now, and then Sara Lee after that. You can tell she's looking for it. There you go. Oh, you were trying to catch something else. Andrew, got a fresh loaf of bread.
We have an entire Tupperware bucket full of bread, from English muffins to sliced bread.
People need to realize if you really want to catch stuff, stand in front of the TV crews because you're going to catch something.
That is true, Tommy. If it catches hit the electrical line.
Here are the original Dance Divas School of Dance. They are out of New Orleans, and Andrews caught another one.
Speaking of Randy Moss hands, doesn't more like Jerry Rice.
Yeah. Or wheat. Does anybody go the last name of wheat? Bread. You got to go that way. Hey,
speaking of good hands, Tommy, that's you.
My carbohydrate intake just went up about tenfold.
All right, here we go with the original something school of dance.
Original Divas. They are out in New Orleans. Their ages 3 to 17.
They got a card just like mine.
Looks like it. They do majorettes, modern and hip-hop dances, ballet, tap dance, and jazz and color guard. That is the original Dance Divas School of Dance. Again, getting up probably, you've got to think this kid's got to get up around 5 o'clock in the morning to come do this.
Oh, I'm sure it was an early morning for all of them.
Kind of early morning for us, too. But we were lucky. We had a great place to shoot from, thanks to Mr. Len Ezel here at Rainbow Daiquiris.
Yes, we would definitely want to thank him and for everything he's done for us.
You know, you and I are sitting here doing the non-alcoholic daiquiris. I wonder what our colleague Dick Lee's doing over there. He's doing hard stuff, you think?
Yeah.
And he's used to drinking discreetly because you got to think he was alive during Prohibition. Anybody who knows Butch knows there's a joke there. Not joking about him being alive during Prohibition.
Yeah, we love Butch.
Here's entry number 39. It's the 8th Ward Fire Department. They are honoring all first sponsors. Keep calm and dial 911, but it's kind of hard for me to remember the number. And now here is Barry's on Bourbon. They, of course, they're representing Pat O'Brien's. It is the Blow family. I do believe there were some folks who went to high school with me at Loranger with the last name of Blow. They got some big berries they're throwing out here. They're getting down to Cameo. Word up. More the 1980s, huh?
Yes, it is, Tommy. It looks like we're starting to come to a close here.
We've got the East Side Berry Pickers. And we don't have too many more entries after that.
There's on the Bayou.
The Frog Gone Cajun, excuse me, that is Frog Bone Cajun sauces. They're entry number 42 of 44.
Looks like they're throwing away some seasoning here.
Lord, I hope those aren't aluminum cans.
You and me both.
Of course, they're aiming for it. Andrew Glasscock. Nice catch there.
Thank you. Thank you. We're going to try this. I want to put this on the camera, which I just caught. And Tommy, I'm going to have to say that was a pretty good catch.
Yeah, I would too. Yeah, I think so too. You had to go low for it, but you got it.
That's right. Well, you know, I was a tight end, and you know we're supposed to have the best hands on the field.
Showed it there. Now we have number 43, the float number 43, Party Tunes. It says Go DJ Fred, G-E-A-U-X, Stray Cats. Go DJ. Dressed like clowns, and that could have been embarrassing because I almost wore my clown in costume. And now behind that, you see Leona. When you see Leona, you know we're at the end of the parade.
Tell me, how do you think Leona gets this position every year?
I don't know, but how would you like to? How would embarrassed would you be to have to help Leona get dressed? And then finally, the parade chairman, Amy Newsham is the parade chairman, the hardest working woman in probably Tangipahoa Parish in the last few months. And then after that, you're going to hear a whole bunch of sirens that will signal the end of the parade.
Yep, Tommy, and with the cameras, it looks like the Ponchatoula police.
Yeah, that's basically every available cruiser in the area right now.
Yeah, hope not many crimes are being committed in Ponchatoula because all the units seem to be here.
Yeah, it's sort of like all the other places where you hope for no fires because of the parade. Of course, you always hope for no fires to begin with.
But that's true.
Well, I tell you what, while they're doing that, while they're getting ready to close everything down for the parade, we're just going to remind you that William Ken Hawkins Law Firm, 1180 Highway 51, Suite A in Ponchatoula, they handle workers' compensation. They pitched in to make this possible, as well as Gateway Ford, www.gatewayfordofponchatoula.com. They're at 1133 Highway 51 in Ponchatoula. Plus, we have Butsy's Gas and Deli. They're 365 West Pine Street. 985-386-3034. Plus, you can also find them on the web at gobutsies.com. Tyser's Ready Mix with 2 locations. They're on North Morrison Boulevard in Hammond. Plus, you can find them on the internet at tysersreadymix.com. Hi-Ho number 2, 503 West Pine Street, Ponchatoula. 985-370-7737. Hank's Tent and Bedliners. They're on South Range Road, and you can find them, their phone number is 985-386-4348. The Car Wash Depot on West Pine Street, 985-386-9065. Z's Equipment, Tractors, and Lawn Equipment on Highway 190 East in Hammond, 985-345-2449. Gator Graphics and Design. They are on West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-370-0303, Gator Graphics Art at yahoo.com. Rainbow Daiquiris, our host location, with a second location in Hammond, 985-386-4136 and 985-542-7171. Gabriel Building Supply on West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-3525. Gabriel Building Supply, Gabriel'sBuildingSupply.com, and a second location in Amite. The Hammond Autoplex at 2810 West Church Street in Hammond, HammondAutoplex.com, 985-542-7723. Berry Lane Campers, they are on Pleasant Ridge Road exit in Ponchatoula, 985-370-7001, BerrylandCampers.com. My buddies Kirk and Richard at Metathrift Pharmacy in Ponchatoula. They are on Pine Street. Metathrift.com, 985-386-8543. And, of course, Me Patio Mexican Restaurant on Barone Street in Ponchatoula have all pitched in to make this one possible here on Channel 17. And, again, Len Ezel and his crew treated us very well. Gave us a great location, gave us a couple of virgin daiquiris to enjoy during the parade. Just a sample of what we might be enjoying in a couple of minutes here, Andrew.
That's right, Tommy.
Matter of fact, I think we're going to be joined by one of their employees in just a moment here. So, as they clear the streets, I'll step aside and I'll let you talk to her.
Well, that is if.
The 2014 Ponchatoula Strawberry Festival Parade on Channel 17 is underwritten in part by William Ken Hawkins Law Firm, 1180 Highway 51, Suite A in Ponchatoula, 985-386-3717, KenHawkinsLaw.com. Gateway Ford, GatewayFordofPonchatoula.com, 1133 Highway 51, 985-386-7790. Butsy's Gas and Deli, 365 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-3034. GoButsies.com. Tyser's Ready Mix with 2 locations, North Morrison Boulevard in Hammond, TysersReadyMix.com, 985-345-7724. Star Equipment, I-55 Service Road in Hammond, 985-345-7891. Hi-Ho number 2, 503 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-370-7737. Berryland Motors on East Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-370-7000. BerrylandMotors.com. Hank's Tent and Bed Liners, South Range Road in Ponchatoula, 985-386-4348. The Car Wash Depot, West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-9065. Z Equipment, Tractors and Lawn Equipment, Highway 190 East in Hammond, 985-345-2449. Gator Graphics and Design, West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-370-0303. GatorGraphics@yahoo.com. Rainbow Daiquiris in Ponchatoula with a second location in Hammond, 985-386-4136 or 985-542-7171. Gabriel Building and Supply, 510 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-3525, and a second location in Amite. GabrielBuildingSupply.com. Hammond Autoplex, 2810 West Church Street in Hammond, HammondAutoplex.com, 985-542-7723. Berryland Campers, Pleasant Ridge Road Extension in Ponchatoula, 985-370-7001, BerrylandCampers.com. MetaThrift Pharmacy, 240 West Pine Street in Ponchatoula, 985-386-8543, MetaThrift.com. And Mi Patio Mexican Restaurant, 120 Barone Street in Ponchatoula, 985-370-0006.
All right, well, we are wrapping up the Strawberry Festival Parade here on Channel 17. Thanks to Rainbow Daiquiris, and ladies, we'd like to thank you for your hospitality, and looks like y'all got some goodies for us, huh?
Oh yes, no problem. Just to let everybody know, we have 2 locations, one here in downtown Ponchatoula and one in Hammond. We have over 50 flavors, the best strawberry daiquiris you'll find. We have so many different flavors, from strawberry margarita, strawberry banana, and our famous White Russian. So if any of you are in town or close by, make sure to come try our delicious daiquiris.
And anything you want to add?
Well, we have a bunch of specials on Tuesdays, Thursdays. We have 2 for $1, and like she said, tons of flavors to choose from. So stop by and come and see us.
All right, so big thanks, and tell Lenny's thank you. They've given us the best seat in the house. And ladies, we're gonna enjoy these. I know Andrew's gonna be looking for that big beer. Do y'all serve those in there?
Yes, sir, we do.
All right, well, thank you, ladies, and you all enjoy the festival. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to the 2014 Strawberry Festival Parade here on Channel 17.